why you should really get a physical this year. Between the long wait periods, drafty gowns, and pee-in-a-cup awkwardness, getting a physical can be a total drag, and if you're not sick, they can feel like a waste of time, too. Even though roughly 44 million Americans still go in for an annual physical, over the last few years there's been controversy surrounding how useful the practice really is. Don't skip out just yet. An annual physical seems like common sense, but the data supporting this practice is lacking, says Dana Simpler, MD, a primary care physician at Mercy Medical Center. The current recommendations are called periodic health evaluations, with a time frame between tests determined by age, weight, and risk of disease. That said, many physicians are still advocates of the routine checkup, which has its perks, the most important of which is disease prevention. I may see a patient and find a suspicious lesion on their skin that turns out to be melanoma, says Laura M. Hahn, MD, a primary care physician at Mercy Medical Center. Would this have been brought to the attention of a physician without an annual physical exam? I'm not sure. It would haunt me to know that I was caring for a patient that suffered from a preventable disease because I didn't advocate for annual physicals due to the current evidence or associated health care costs. Getting a checkup when you're healthy is hardly a waste. It gives your doc an overview of how your body operates on the reg, and knowing how your body functions when you're healthy will give them a baseline to compare to when you're feeling black, says Bethany Panchal, MD, Women's Health Assistant Professor of Family Medicine at The Ohio University Wexner Medical Center. An annual checkup gives you the chance to talk about preventative measures like flu shots, pelvic exams, mammograms, and blood pressure measurement, some of which may need to be assessed on an annual basis depending on your age, current health, and family history, says Hahn. It's also the perfect time to let your doc know about any changes to your body, including lumps, bumps, skin changes, abnormal menstrual cycles, or weight change, so you can get to the bottom of what's going on. Plus, if you only visit your doctor when you absolutely have to, you may not feel comfortable opening up about important things going on in your life and how they might be effing with your health. An annual physical can encourage open communication and build trust between you and your doc. It may take a lot for a patient to confide in their doctor that their boyfriend or husband is verbally abusive, or that they're depressed, says Hahn. Building this trust and having continuity with your doctor is very important to improving your well-being. Long story short, checking in with your doc should be like catching up with your bestie. Sure, you might feel great now, but by keeping them in the loop about drama that's stressing you out, concerns you might have, or pesky habits you've picked up, they can assess how your lifestyle and habits may cause problems in the future and what you can do about them today. Many physicians set aside extra time during these visits, so it's your opportunity to ask questions about your body and your current and future health, says Panchal. So don't be afraid to come in with a list of notes and questions. Knowledge is power, and so is your health.